Hey everyone, how's everyone doing? So the Oscars is just a couple of weeks away, and I just wanted to give you my Oscar predictions. I'm pretty confident with my Oscar predictions. I think there is one movie that is going to dominate a lot of categories, and I don't think it is much of a surprise that that movie is going to win because first of all, that movie is absolutely fantastic. It is not my favorite movie of the year. My favorite movie is something else, and I am hoping that it would win. Like my personal favorite movie would win, but I think there is one front runner. And if you see like the whole of these movies, there is one movie that is like sweeping all the awards till now and is a clear front runner in many of the Oscar awards. So yeah, without like waiting, let's just start with all the major Oscar awards. So first of all, let's talk about Best Actor. So the nominees are Austin Butler for Elvis, Colin Farrell for The Banshees of Inisherin, Brendan Fraser for The Whale, Paul Mescal for Aftersun, and Bill Nye for Living. So I think this is between Austin Butler and Brendan Fraser. I don't think that Paul Mescal has any chance or Bill Nye has absolutely any chance. Colin Farrell still does have a chance, I think. Like some people are saying that he's the number two in this category, but I think he didn't win the BAFTA award for Best Actor, and considering it is a British film, he should have won that award and he didn't, which shows that Banshees will not get love in this category. So I think it's between Elvis and Brendan. It is between Austin Butler and Brendan Fraser. And personally speaking, I would give the Oscar to Brendan Fraser, but I see a lot of momentum towards Austin Butler. If I had to pick one right now, I would pick Brendan Fraser just because Brendan Fraser won the SAG award for Best Actor recently. Before that, all the awards were going to Austin Butler, and I thought that there is a good chance that he might end up as the front runner. But I think Brendan Fraser was always in my mind the front runner, and with this SAG win that he got, I think it just confirms that no, I think the Oscar is going to honor his performance, and I do think that it is the best performance of the year. So I'm going to go with Brendan Fraser. So coming to best actress category, now this was done and dusted. Everybody thought that Kate Blanchett would run away with this award. Like I just forgot to mention the nominees. Nominees are Kate Blanchett for Tar, Anna de Armas for Blonde, which was a very big surprise. I do think she did a good job in that movie, but that movie is so uneven that I don't really know why she got nominated. Like the performance is great, but you need something more than just a good performance. That movie is such a big letdown that even a good performance did not reach the great levels that we expect in the nominations list. So I was a bit surprised that Anna de Armas got in. Andrea Riseborough, she deserved it. Yes, how she got it is a bit questionable. I personally think it's totally fine, but yeah, we know the controversy. Michelle Williams for The Fablemans was expected, even though some argued that she should be in the supporting performance category, and Michelle Yeoh for Everything Everywhere on at once. So yeah, I was mentioning, Kate Blanchett for Tar was a lock for the win, but people recently, what I've been observing is that there has been a lot of rise for Michelle Yeoh, and the biggest surprise came when last night during the SAG Awards, Michelle Yeoh actually won the SAG for Leading Actress Award, beating Kate Blanchett. And many people suspected that this swing might come in the Oscars, not necessarily before that, but the fact that Michelle Yeoh won the SAG Award, similar to Brendan Fraser, cements her as a major contender to Kate Blanchett. I still think that Kate Blanchett will get away with the win. So my predictions right now is Kate Blanchett, but this could go either way. I'm much more confident about Brendan Fraser winning Best Actor than Kate Blanchett winning Best Actress right now. That's how much momentum Michelle Yeoh has gained. So yeah, this category is wide open, and when the Oscar night comes and this winner is announced, I think either way, uh, it won't be a lock. Like if Kate Blanchett wins, then I would feel okay. That whole momentum behind Michelle Yeoh, it wasn't enough, so Kate Blanchett won. Not that Kate Blanchett was always a lock. So that change is there, and if you want to see, I will if you want a number, I'll just put it 55-45 right now in the favor of Kate Blanchett. But if Michelle Yeoh wins, it's not at all a surprise. I think she has gained a lot of momentum. So yeah, I'm going with Kate Blanchett as of now. Now, next is actor in a supporting role. The nominees are Brendan Gleeson for The Banshees of Inisherin, Brian Tyree Henry for Causeway, Judd Hirsch for The Fablemans, Barry Keoghan for Banshees of Inisherin, and Ki Hui Kwan for Everything Everywhere All at Once. This is a done and dusted category. Ki Hui Kwan is going to win this award, and it's not even a conversation. I think this is one of the only categories that is 100% decided. I used to say the same about Best Actress a month ago with Kate Blanchett winning, but this is the category that is still the same. Even though the BAFTA gave it to Barry Keoghan, I think that Kiwi Kwan has pretty much won every other award possible, and that is going to translate into the Oscars. And he delivered the best performance, the best supporting performance of the year. So it is easily well deserved. So not much of a debate here. Uh, Coming to the next category, actress in a supporting role. Now, again, this is one of the races that has again just become wide open. So the nominees are Angela Bassett for Black Panther: Wakanda Forever, Hong Chow for The Whale, Kerry Condon for The Banshees of Inisherin, Jamie Lee Curtis for Everything Everywhere All at Once, and Stephanie Yu for Everything Everywhere All at Once. Now, I do feel that Hang Chow delivered the best supporting performance of the year, but clearly she is not going to win here. This comes down to Angela Bassett and Jamie Lee Curtis. Now, Angela Bassett, everyone said that she is a lock to win this award, but people were sleeping on Jamie Lee Curtis. I always thought that she has a good amount of support, and she won the SAG award for Best Supporting Actress, which was a shocker to everyone. But it clearly shows that the actors have a lot of support for Jamie Lee Curtis. They want to honor Jamie Lee Curtis. And coming to Angela Bassett, like I said, my favorite performance of the year is Hang Cho. So neither Jamie Lee Curtis nor Angela Bassett are my top contenders. But if I had to pick one personally, I would pick Angela Bassett because I personally don't think Jamie Lee Curtis did a lot in Everything Everywhere All at Once. She was very good in the movie, but I personally think Stephanie Shu was even better in the movie. But yes, a lot of support is there for Jamie Lee Curtis. So, just wrapping my thoughts, I do think that Angela Bassett will win this award, but Jamie Lee Curtis can easily take this away. Again, this is one of those categories that can go either way. I won't be surprised if either one wins, but considering that Angela Bassett had all this momentum till now, I think that she is going to win this award, despite the late surge of Jamie Lee Curtis. But yeah, I think no one expected Jamie Lee Curtis to be even in the top two contenders. So that just shows the love Everything Everywhere All at Once has in all the categories, that it is popping up in Best Actress and Best Supporting Actress. That just shows that even though it might not be my personal favorite movie of the year, it is in my top favorite. It's not my personal favorite. It is in a lot of movies, in a lot of people's uh, top one, the best movie of their personal list. So that just shows the power of Everything Everywhere this Oscar season. So yeah, I think Best Actress in a Supporting Role right now I'll give it to Angela Bassett, but again it won't be a surprise. Coming to the screenplay categories, I think that All Quiet on the Western Front is going to win for Best Adapted Screenplay. The reason being that I don't think it has a very good chance of winning Best Picture, and I think the Academy wants to honor this movie apart from the Best International Movie. They want to honor this movie by giving it another award, and I think that Best Adapted Screenplay could be that award. Now, apart from All Quiet on the Western Front, I do think that Women Talking has a very good chance of winning this award, and I won't be surprised if Women Talking win, because Women Talking has been ignored in many of the acting categories, and I think that the women support in this category can get Women Talking to win this award. But I think All Quiet on the Western Front will win this award, and I think it will deserve to win as well. Coming to original screenplay, I think that The Banshees of Inisherin is going to win this award, and it might probably be the only award that is going to win the entire night. And yeah, that is a bit disappointing considering Banshees is in my top three favorite movies of the year. But again, this is that kind of movie that the Oscar usually supports. Like this is a very unusual year where a movie like Everything Everywhere or Top Gun Maverick is getting a lot of love, and Banshees of Inisherin is just lost in the shuffle. No one is talking about this movie like it should be. Uh, any other season, I think Banshees of Inisherin would be a top contender to win most of the categories. I personally really love the movie. I've seen it two times. I can even watch it the third time. I just love the story of it all. So enough of me reviewing about Banshees of Inisherin. I think Banshees of Inisherin is going to win original screenplay, and All Quiet on the Western Front is going to win Best Adapted Screenplay. Coming to the big awards, these two awards are what I'm most excited about the whole night. Now, the nominees for Best Director are Martin McDonagh for Banshees of Inisherin, Daniel Kwan and Daniel Scheinert for Everything Everywhere All at Once, Steven Spielberg for The Fablemans, Todd Field for Tar, and Ruben Ostlund for Triangle of Sadness. I think it is a race between the two Daniels and Spielberg, and I think that Daniel is going to win this award, and I think Steven Spielberg is second to them, but there is a lot of distance between the Daniels and Spielberg even. I think this is one of those awards that is seemingly to be a lock more and more the closer we get to the Oscar season. So yeah, again, this is one of the categories where again everything everywhere seems to just lock the winners again. And Steven Spielberg, who might be a favorite a couple of months back, no one is talking about the female wins, and I think it is rightfully so. I personally love 85% of the movie. There is a 15% part in two-thirds in the movie that I didn't love. I think that could have been handled more maturely, and I think that many people also feel the same way. That Fablemans is probably half an hour away from being an amazing movie. It is still a very good movie, but when you are comparing yourself to the other movies in this category, I think the Daniels had the biggest job, the toughest job, the most complex job, and I think that they have done a very good job, and I think they would be deserved winners. I would personally uh, give the win to Todd Field if it was my personal list, because I think Tar is an incredibly difficult movie to make and direct. The subject matter of the movie, how he directed the movie, everything that Todd Field did in Tar was magical. So personally, I would give it to him. But in terms of predictions, I would give it to Daniel. So that is about Best Director. So coming to Best Picture, so the nominees for Best Picture are All Quiet on the Western Front, Avatar: The Way of Water, The Banshees of Inisherin, Elvis, Everything Everywhere All at Once, The Fablemans, Tar, Top Gun Maverick, Tangle of Sadness, Women Talking. So this is that award where I can finally talk about Top Gun Maverick. Like, uh, obviously, Top Gun Maverick is not an Oscar type of movie. That is why we don't see it pop up in Best Supporting Actor or Best Actor or Best Actress in those type of categories. But it did pop in the Best Adapted Screenplay category, which is huge, which just shows the support the Academy has in Top Gun Maverick. Now, will it be enough to topple Everything Everywhere All at Once? Right now, I would say no. Everything Everywhere All at Once has such a big momentum after the SAG Awards, after the PGA, after the DGA. It literally won everything. I think Top Gun Maverick not winning the PGA, the major PGA award, has really given a big setback. But I would propose one last thing. I think there could be a last minute backlash to Everything Everywhere All at Once. Now I'm not betting on it, but if I had $1,000, I wouldn't bet on Everything Everywhere winning. Like that's too much of money to bet on a single movie. And the reason is again because of the backlash. Everything Everywhere has been winning every award, and Top Gun Maverick has been neglected in every award award function till now. And I think Top Gun Maverick deserves some love. Personally, it is my favorite movie of the year. I do think that it deserves to win Best Picture. And what a moment it would be if Top Gun Maverick won Best Picture. Everything Everywhere is also my top five favorite movies of the year, so I wouldn't mind it winning. But come on, Top Gun Maverick, like I've seen that movie 6 to 7 times in the theater. That movie is absolutely magical for me. Tom Cruise even deserved a Best Actor nomination according to me, but again, I know that it was a pipe dream and that it was never possible. So I do think this award is between Everything Everywhere and Top Gun Maverick. And because it is just predictions, I'm going to say Everything Everywhere all at once. But I'm just crossing my fingers for a big surprise during the Oscars when when or if Top Gun Maverick wins it. There is a dark horse in this little race. I'll say it is All Quiet on the Western Front. I do think it has an okay chance to win this award. If it is not Everything Everywhere and Top Gun Maverick, it is going to be All Quiet because of the momentum it has picked up in recent months, because of the BAFTA wins. I think that I think that All Quiet on the Western Front is easily the number three movie here. But again, I think it is going to be between Top Gun Maverick and Everything Everywhere. And I'm going to, in terms of predictions, I'm going to give the edge to Everything Everywhere all at once. So yeah, those are my predictions for this Oscars. Again, it is a couple of weeks away. I think these are going to be my final Oscar predictions as well. I don't think anything will change from now till the Oscars. So let's see how much I do get right. Do let me know in the comment section if you feel there are any other possible winners that I did not discuss about. Maybe you think that Tar will get a late surge because it is magnificently directed. And I think that if you talk about Oscar bait movies, Tar is the kind of movie that can get a late surge and people can find support in the movie. Or a movie like The Banshees of Inisherin or The Fablemans. Maybe we are discounting Spielberg, but I really think that Top Gun Maverick and Everything Everywhere, it is between these two films. It has always between these two films, and now the only difference is that Everything Everywhere is looking to be a more stronger contender than it has ever been. I think that it is closer to an Oscar win here than it has ever been, and I think it is going to dominate in almost every category that it is being nominated in. So, yep, that's it. Those are my Oscar predictions. Do give your predictions in the comment section uh, if you get a chance, and just like and subscribe this channel. This is a pretty new channel, and if you like the content, do support it so that I can come up with more videos.